Hello everyone, welcome back to Space Engineers. At the time of recording, the fieldwork update has come out, so we will see if it has broken a whole lot of stuff. We have a Cargo Star Mark 1, Cubiculus, Cube something or other. Let's get shucks. Where are my here? Control. I cannot control. What? Uh-oh. That ain't good. Oh, but the outlines are here, so I can look through those. Come on. Yes. Looks like a cube. Alright. Well, we're gonna leave that alone for now. Because last time I was doing a whole lot of messing around with the phase. No, active. I still don't know what that means. For me, anyway. It's getting close. I wonder if my turrets are gonna... Well, I think he has to get to within 1.5. Which is pretty dang close. Anyway. I was messing around trying to get a magnesium mine going. I realize now that that was a stupid idea. Because it just distracts me from my task of getting to space. So, we need to set up an ice mining field with the static drills. What was that? That was weird. We need to set up an ice mining field with the static drills so that we can fill up the heavy lifter that we made. And start lifting all of our material up to orbit. To Singularity, which is 41 kilometers up. Almost 42. But in order to do that, we kind of need to get into the cargo system, which is right here. So we'll take apart the cargo conveyor tube. That is actually a junction. We're one off from a junction. Oh well. Let's see. 8. T doesn't need to be... Oh my gosh. What color is this? Ew. No cam. There we go. And now... regular conveyor tube. Alright, so our static field is going to be out here. Now, alright, we are out of small or interior plates, it would seem. Therefore, we need to go over, and we can't access that one. We can pull stuff into this one, I think. What am I looking for? Steel plates, probably. Because I'm going to put a... Hello. There are 38 small kinetic gun shells in a conveyor sorter somewhere. Why? Yep, I can pull steel plates out of here. Let's pull 20. I doubt I'll need that many. And 100 interior plates. Okay. Now, need to, oops, excuse me. Static drill. Oh, they show up in here now. Cool. Ion cannons. Do we have, small ion or medium ion turrets? Ooh, heavy ion turret. Mounted ion cannon turret that houses 2 ion cannons, range 4,000 meters, 4 kilometers. Whoa! Approximately 15,000 damage per second. First time 4 seconds. Power required 500 megawatts. We might need an arc reactor for that. Just saying. Really? What? Black turret, medium. Only requires 300 megawatts, which I believe is a reactor. A large reactor. Maybe. The Arbiter, 6 kilometers. Nice. Alright, focus. I'm looking for Bob. 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 Build and repair Bob. I don't think we need... Okay, we're going to replace the large wind tower. Because I don't think we're going to need it. Alright, so... Question being... I forget, do you have... No, you don't. So this is just a through piece. But we could set up... I think we will. We'll set one up there. Alright, hello. This. Alright. You. Fly mode. Grind if weld gets stuck. 313, 100, 100. Pink. He's the grind color. Good. Alright, now... So we're gonna have to go out this way and out that way. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Basic static drill has one attachment point on that side. Advanced has one attachment point and speed modules. Normal static drill, one attachment point. So, let's see, 10 will be 25. Oh no, my energy. The tricky part is going to be getting it connected without, let's see. So the part where the tube is, right, so like that. And I think it's gonna be good. Oh, shucks, this one's not on. Got to turn this on. Yep. Turn it on. Oh, and add it to the... Ah! Forgot. Volume. Thanks. Stop doing that to my ears. My ears. Assembly group. No, we need build and repair group 1. We need to add you to that group. Save. So now you can order parts. Alright, so you... Can I... what do we do? Off. Delay terrain clearing mode? Hello. Well, that's kind of a cool idea. Oops. Static drill. Here you are. You are collecting iron. No, iron. Hold on. You're supposed to be getting my ice.
Energy critical.
Turn it off for now. Inventory. I'm gonna start dying here in a second. So I have to run inside. Run! By the way, it would be awesome if they could do a toggle for the run. You know, while I'm sitting here, I could do all the stuff. I could go grab the static drill. I have 4 spotlights somewhere. Turn it on. Yep, it's collecting iron. Okay, so off. So I need to find a lake. I'm not seeing any of the ore markers. Is that just me? Or do I not have an ore detector on any of this stuff? Alright. Iron, nickel, cobalt. Yeah, iron, but it's not reading ice. Am I literally going to have to go find ice with my ore detector? That's crazy. Huh. I'm on a nice planet. But I have to find an ice lake. This is really insane. Well, yeah, this is insane. Silicon, magnesium. Right here. Nickel, iron, and what? Nickel, iron, cobalt. So that's what comes together on this planet, right? But where can I find ice? Oop. Heat warning. Really? Iron. Ooh, that was kind of high up. Nickel, cobalt, and iron still. I'm starting to think that I am going to have to engineer the solution without static drills. I wonder if detecting ice is just turned off because this is planet, moon, whatever that's covered in ice. Alright. So the arrow mod works, because that's what the heat warning is from. One thing I could do is slap a Did Keen change the speed at which my little engineer flies? Because I am doing over 100 meters per second, which I don't remember if I was doing before. I would have to go back and look. Alright, so if I slap a small ore detector on here somewhere, and this thing is so busy. There's so much junk on this little thing. I could literally slap it right there in front of the cockpit, or behind the cockpit, or possibly to either side of the cockpit. I'll slap it in front. Let's see. To home, ore detector. I'm gonna be lazy and just type it in. Stand up like a weirdo. Ore detector. Hey, it's there. 50 meters. Okay. Oh. Cool. Yep. Iron is showing up. 50 meters is not that far, but let's give it a shot. Alright, so batteries on, thrusters on, unlock, lift off, fly my pretty, fly, don't burn up in the atmosphere. Iron. I'll go this way because there's not a whole lot of red dots out this way. We're a kilometer away. One and a half kilometers. I'm not seeing it picking up anything, which is interesting. Oh, there's iron. naturally. This is really freaky. Why am I not picking up any ice? Silicon? Magnesium? So they're fairly common. Hmm. 4 kilometers out. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to build something that will either I'm gonna have to build a drill thing, or alternatively, I think this is where I either need to build something to harvest ice off the surface, or I need to switch the power or the lift thrusters for that machine to electronic, which interestingly enough, I watched a video recently about how large ion thrusters were actually not as bad for atmospheric flight as everyone had been led to believe. Which would be cool, and also an interesting challenge. Because if I remember correctly, they operate at 80% efficiency in atmosphere. And so the higher up they get, the better off they would be. Without smashing everything. We're pretty close already. Okay, so. Boop. And lock. And thrust off. And power charge. And not that button. Excuse you? Nope, not that button either. Ah! Alright. So... Mm-hmm. 1.32 megaliters. And it can hold 15 megaliters. A hydrogen engine outputs 5 megawatts. Okay. So, we're gonna paint all this stuff pink. No, don't. Really? Paint it pink. Really? You can't paint? What? What is your basic malfunction? Grind it off. One thing that we could do, which would be kind of fun, is attach those industrial wind turbines to something to charge batteries on this thing. Are you missing? You are missing. Piston head. That might be causing you to shift. Alright, so back to blue. So here's the thought. Stick a pair of landing gear on here so it doesn't float around. Where's the landing gear? Here. They're kind of big. Really? Peach tree? Alright, so oops. Don't grind on the cargo container.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Don't grind.
Inventory
Parts.
full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
You don't say.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Did you just auto lock? Not upset that you're locked. A little bit interested that you get it automatically. Alright, so we're done. I'm not done. Bleh. We've got that on. Alright, so... Alright, I need to engineer this to get it to... That's actually a nice looking turret. I like the mass driver turrets better than the autocannon. What? Oh, this is the other turret. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to build... Okay. So... Hydrogen engine, hydrogen tank. Small hydrogen tank. You're not gonna let me do what I want. Okay. Alright. Because there's no connections other than that. Where's my tanks? Okay. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Weird. Okay. What is this? This is a connector. Suppose I could put... Yeah, I could put a conveyor there. And then... small hydrogen tanks. Wait a second. Right. Okay. On either side. And on top. Now it's gonna look really ugly for a few minutes while I drain the juice out of the weak hydrogen. I don't have access to a... What? There's no... Sir? Okay.
Energy low.
Cost manager would be low. Ooh, shucks. Really? It's right there. Ah, yes. Okay. Okay. So... Oh. looking at the wrong side. 8% hydrogen. Now if I go in here, I say small hydrogen tanks. Relabel them fuel tanks, or group them into fuel tanks. Stockpile on. Max is 6 megaliters. There's 6 of the hydrogen tanks. Alright, so it doesn't empty it. Batteries are fully depleted in 3 days. Hydrogen engine. Fully recharged in 31 minutes. That's with one engine running. Using 500 liters of hydrogen per second. Okay. Alright. So, alright. Energy is full again. I'm in a precarious spot. So I'll just fly off the end. Fuel tanks should be fine. But let's start pinking. Okay. Let's start pinking the thrusters. Probably pink pistons. We're gonna have to pink those ones. Because they're attached to the thrusters. Weirdly. One thing I wanted to... Nope. Not gonna happen. Okay. Yes, I can reach that. The thrusters. Large thruster. Max thrust is 7.2 meganewtons. Second. So 7.2 meganewtons. For the large hydrogen thrusters, the small ones are 1.08 meganewtons. Alright, so now continue the pinking. Pink. 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 I'll leave these here for right now. Just that doesn't seem really stupid. go up here. Pink. 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 Yep. Pink. 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 Alright, so if I go into the cockpit, what is my weight? 500,000 kilograms. Currently. Still 8% hydrogen. What's my engine looking like? Still looking good. Yeah, they're gonna be a while. Empty in an hour. And it only takes 30 minutes to charge the batteries. So, I'm... Yep, right in here. Okay. So what I need to do is... I need to go into... Actually... Let's fill up my bottle for you. Hydrogen tank 5. Refill bottles. Auto refill. Stockpile on. Okay, that means everybody else should be empty. Yes. Okay, I will leave you on stockpile on for now. Now, that means I can pink you. No, I'm not. Why am I withdrawing detecting components? And you? Get up! Fly. Fly, my pretty, fly! You. And you. And you. Right? And I should still have... Yes. And the hydrogen engine is still running just fine. 2 minutes. Okay, you can turn stockpile off. Uh-oh. You can't reach this? Why not? Dang it.
Fuel low.
Really?
Fuel critical.
Seriously? Oh, I forgot to take the bottle back. That's why. Doo-doo-doo. Okay. Shucks. Where's the stupid engine? No, not that button. Where's the stupid engine? It's right there. It was being supplied through the valves. That's light armor. It's right here, isn't it? No, that's a generator. O2H2 generator. Basic refinery. The engine is probably underneath the generator. So, alright.
Inventory full.
Really? You're not oh my gosh. You're not even gonna let me do that.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yep. It's lined up to this basic assembler. Alright, so what is a real assembler like? Floor passage, artificial mass. Assembler. A real assembler has... Seriously? One on both ends. But only on two sides. So that wouldn't work either unless we put it upright. Okay. This is turning into more of a redesign than I had wanted. Okay. So now I need to know.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yes, I know. Go away.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
So is this... No, it's over here.
Inventory full. Inventory
I
full.
don't care.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
That's a light armor block. But I think it's holding a gyro, so I can't just chop it off. There's my camera. My docking camera. Is there anything on here that would indicate where... Yes. Chill out, suit. Okay, so I think that is connected up to that. Alright. So that means if I took out... Okay. So the basic assembler...
Inventory full.
Fine. Paint it pink. So we take out the assembler, take out this, take out that. Take out that, and that. Alright, now. We no longer have redundancy, I don't think, with the... I don't think we can have redundancy and hook this up. However, I just had a thought. If we put a normal assembler upright, come on, upright, here. And then, so that gives us access to this cargo and the hydrogen engine. And then we go with a O2H2 gen in here. Tip it over and tip it, no, sideways. And then just a conveyor block here. Now, I can't, Center of mass, center of gravity is back to where I wanted it. Assembler is ostensibly hooked up. I don't have a convenient place to access. Here. All right. Easiest way to do would be hydrogen engine. Okay, hydrogen tank. No.
Energy low.
Dang, energy! Stop being low! Alright. So, the problem being... The problem being is there's no redundancy in that system. That literally has to hook up across there in order to hook up both cargo containers, that connector to both. It has to hook up like that in order to get... Does it? Because shouldn't the basic refinery... Oops. Shouldn't the basic refinery be able to move... Okay, so the basic refinery can move stuff to the assembler, so that's connected. Now, build and repair system. Where did you put it? I'm using that. The industrial cockpit can put this anywhere. So why can't the hydrogen engine access it? What? Oh, because this is Yeti. Okay. It's like, you got me, why Bobs? So you're not filling. But why? Do we just need to power off and power back on? Okay. Let's give it a try. Wait a second, now it's filled. And running. Pulling out of this tank. Oh my. Okay, well. Hooray. Glory. Hallelujah. It's fixed. Yeah, that's not stupid at all. So we are 496 odd thousand kilograms. Which means after I go take a nap to get my light back, because this is annoying, we can start adding some ions and seeing what their oh shucks. Really? Alright. WKC large millimeter. Well, cuckoo-ca-choo. I'm busy. Large ion thrusters. We've got regular, we've got sci-fi. And the warfare, which I would really like to buy, but we'll wait with it. Alright, so large ion thruster. Because we're locked down, should be fine. I just thought of something. Whoa, 20% thrust in the atmosphere? Ew. And it requires what? And it only provides half. Oh, shucks. So I would need twice as many. Well, no, okay, I take that back. For atmospheric, or for space flight, each of these, if I'm reading this correctly, provides the same as 4 small hydrogens. However, I need 5 times that in order to get the same thrust in atmosphere. And they use 33 megawatts. Currently I have okay, so the batteries can do 12 megawatts. So I've got 4 batteries, 12 megawatts each. So I can power, let's see, 48, 1.5 of these. One-fifth of 4.32. So a large thruster is going to give me 80% of what a small hydrogen gives me for a lot of power. And needs 960 thruster components, none of which we have. Okay. Now, a normal ion thruster, which requires 80 thruster components, is going to provide, not a lot. Alright. What happens if we stick an atmospheric on it? I might end up just biting the bullet and designing something because atmospheric does not require thruster components. Requires half of the power and produces a third more. Yeah. A third more. Okay. So atmospheric thrusters to get us up to 30% air density. At which point the hydrogen takes over. I don't think so. What are you missing? Motors. Lots of motors. Alright. Oh my gosh. Okay. Paint these things pink. Get them out of my sight. 648 kilonewtons, which is half of the hydrogen. And requires 2.4 megawatts. Yeah, we're putting back the hydrogen. We're putting the hydrogen back. Oops, wrong button. All right. Hydrogen tank. 1R. Hydrogen tank. 2R. And 3R. Three L. 2L. 2L. 1L. There we go. Now they've got semi-coherent names. Okay. Yeah, this is...
Energy low.
Your energy is low. There we go. Now, that will enable me to put all of the thrusters back on and have a little bit of time before they all turn on and want to be weird. Suck up all the hydrogen. I suppose I could have just made them squatting pretty low in the back here. Where are you? A Comet 401. Buzz off. Now, according to my calculations, back when I was refitting this the first time, this should have 14 meganewtons of thrust forward and back, and 6 and change up and down. And we're gonna 3 in each, 3 side to side. So we're gonna put a couple more on side to side, and that'll give us 5 side to side. I also want to put, well, the reason I was happy with that is because that means it should be lifting 6 million kilograms per. Okay, so hydrogen thruster 28 is going to change to lift 1. Oops, I have it capitalized. So lift 1R. No, don't add the components to the build planner. Lift. Oh, I forgot that again. Lift 2R. Enter. Lift 3R. Okay, no. This one is rear. Damn it. Rear. Right. And we'll go over here. Rear left. Really? It is lit. Your left, enter. Thank you. Okay, now lift 3 out. Enter. Lift 2L. Enter. Lift 1L. Oops. Lift 1L. Enter. Forward. Forward. Word. Ah. Ah. Okay. Forward. Left. That's piston. Forward. Right. Ouch. Alright, now right 1. Enter. Right 2. Enter. Ooh. Oh no! I made it. Kind of. Right 3. Enter. Okay. Right 4. Enter. And finally, right 5. Oops. There we go. Alright, now hello? There we go. Yes. So lift. What's the opposite of lift? Descend? Sink? Descend. Descend 3R. How about we say descent? Okay. Hello. There we go. Thank you. Descent to R. I'll get these names. Then I will have to sign off for that. Descent 1R. There we go. Okay. Descent 1L. Descent 2L. Oops. Descent 3L. No. Yeah. All right. Left 5. Left 4. Left 3.
Energy low.
Of course it is. Left 2. Left 1. All right. So now I'm going to go in here. Okay. Lift. And that kept selected. Lift thrusters. Save off. Left maneuvering thrusters off. Right maneuvering thrusters. Save off. Rear thrusters. Save. Let's see, descent. Descent thrusters. Save off. Forward thrusters. Save off. Now Alright, so now I should be able to turn this on and not have any thrusters. Right. The rear thrusters. Yes. Connected to fuel. All. Good. Active thrust. Nothing. Total max. A lot. Yes. Okay. Well, good. That's good. Now, shucks. Now I kind of feel like just attaching. How hilarious would it be to put wheels down as sort of like skids instead of actual wheels, and basically bump along the ground with drills collecting ice behind us. Maybe hooked up to the connector. How hilarious would that be? I think that would be hilarious. Would it be effective? I couldn't say. It might be more effective to remove some side thrusters, put some wheels on, like 5x5s, and then run that way. But I guess we'll see. Because I am going to call it here. Thank you all for watching, if indeed you still are. And, as always, I will see you next time on Alone but Unafraid Singularity. Bye now.